In my journey as an educator, I have one mentor. His name is Mr. Eddie Tan. He used to be our lead teacher for the English language at Temasek Secondary School, and he has really inspired me throughout my journey as a teacher. So when I was a beginning teacher, Mr. Eddie Tan will always encourage me to ask questions and to always think critically as well. So when I had the opportunity to observe his lessons and see him in action, what I really sensed was his enthusiasm, his energy level, as well as the thoroughness that he put into his craft. So overall, Mr. Tan exemplifies for me what are the values and dispositions to have, not only as a teacher in the classroom, but also as a leader, about how through our actions we're able to inspire our other colleagues in order to improve our craft. I believe that it's very important to journey together with them, because none of us are masters in our craft, and we are always learning in this whole process of becoming a better teacher together. The best thing about teaching the English language is the opportunities for verbal sparring sessions with my students, because it's during those sessions when we get them to articulate their points of views, and sometimes they really surprise us with their very refreshing ideas. So I remember one particular activity when we were asking them to sequence the word okay according to different levels of friendliness. So okay can be written in different forms in texting, for instance, just the word okay, or okay with a full stop, or okay with a few exclamation marks, or even just like oh okay. We realized that actually when different groups were sequencing their words, they actually came up with very different interpretations, and this shows us that even at like a single word level or even a single punctuation, there could be a variety of different interpretations and viewpoints that different people will have. And this is what language is all about, the richness in how we convey our ideas as well as how people interpret them. And this is then that joy of learning as well, as we make discoveries in becoming better language users because we're more sensitive to these nuances. My hopes for my students would be that they will become more confident in finding their own voices to articulate their views, and be not afraid in challenging ideas and asking questions as well. And in addition to that, they should also develop that capacity to be good listeners, because when we are listeners, we also listen to not just what is said by others, but what is left unsaid. And this can help us develop that capacity for empathy, which is very important. So as a user of the English language, we need to develop not just the confidence to share our ideas, but also the capacity to be able to connect with others so that we can use our language in a more purposeful and effective manner.